So this is what has happened so far. I had the idea down. Then the verse of the vocal was done.
Hold up, just wait a second longer.
But we were stuck as we couldn't come up with the perfect chorus. Welcome back to the making of Strangers Do, part 3. Then a few days later, Paul, I and a bunch of other friends drove over to Alan's place in Bergen and stayed there for a few days. Two of the guys we went with, Eric and Jace, are not only awesome people and great friends, but they really know how to build stuff. They actually built a lot of my studio. And they also built a skate ramp in Alan's garden, because why not? Oh, and something I forgot to mention is that Paul is probably the clumsiest person in the world. This is him testing out the brand new skate ramp and spilling smoothie over everything. Anyways, so we were missing a chorus. On the drive to Alan from Oslo, it's like a 7-hour long drive, and Paul and I sat in my car trying to write a chorus. An hour went by, then 2 hours. We came up with nothing, at least nothing good. And it's usually not a good idea to keep trying to push an idea out if it makes sense. It's usually like a change has to happen for some creativity to be sparked. So when you drive to Bergen from Oslo, you can either drive through like the tunnels and the regular main road, or you can choose to go over the mountains. That sounds like a line from the Lord of the Rings, but it looks pretty similar too. So that was what changed, the scenery. It was super beautiful, and for some reason that's when it clicked and we wrote the chorus. It sounds super cliche and cheesy, but it's true. And when we were at Alan's place, I wrote the lyrics to the chorus in between doing a lot of other different stuff. And the ride back after like 5 days, it was tiring. So we go back to Oslo, and the same day we recorded the chorus with Anne. I actually have some footage. It's pretty bad since Paul and I had just bought a new camera and we didn't know what was up and what was down. But here it is.
Hold up, just stay a moment longer. Stay a moment.
Recording was a quick process. She nailed the takes super quickly, and then I mixed the vocals, which I'll cover in a later video on vocal mixing. So then I had the idea, I had the vocal, and now for the bit more boring part, which is finishing the production. Now, I love doing sound designs and like more creative things like that, but mixing and doing certain detailed things I just know has to be done can get really boring after some time. But I thought I'd go through the production in more detail in the next video, how I take a song from, well, an idea to a full finished track. So that video might get boring if you're not that interested in production, or very interesting hopefully if you are. So see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe.
Everyone keeping us afloat. Pains my body as I let you go. Every water losing all control.